start our taskboard and let's go inside taskboard. So let's go inside our main app.js, and here we have a nice setup for checking and setting up our initial user or session, and we have a nice splash. So quickly go inside of use effect and just comment it, and if we reload we are stuck at the logo. It is actually the splash, and I need to change the logo. For that I have to go inside UI, inside logo.js, and for now I just want to comment the image because I am going to use the fave, and let's add a gradient class. And for a gradient I have inside the theme.scss a nice gradient between two colors. First color is the theme color we have, and because I have decided to use the black theme, just go with #222 for a theme color and just save. And if I go back to logo.js and switch to our splash, we have this nice gradient, but I have to change the color from gradient to a bit light gray. Here we go. And after that I have to change the site name inside the config, and the site name is taskboard, and save. Here we go. Now if I change inside config.js the domain, because I have created a nice subdomain that is https www.taskboard.pk. oh sorry taskboard.zeus.com.pk, and here we go, because it is just subdomain setup. We don't need any sorry, I mean you can't see anything right here, but I can accept all the API queries in backend because I also have created a basic CMS, and it is actually not basic, it is advanced. But why I call it basic is because it is too much simple. Let me quickly go through the CMS backend. I have a nice index engine config. I can't open this config because it has passwords and I don't want to get hacked. Ta-da! And I have this engine folder, and inside engine folder I have all the functions and the plugin and the router and the third parties libraries, that is Firebase, name parser, PHP mailer, and all that. And for that I have to change let me minimize it and go inside the ubase, change it to taskboard, and taskboard, and let's save it. And after that we have to change the initialize back to uncomment, and if we reload we have this nice theme and all these things set up. Now I need a nice you can say a nice splitted 3-column setup, because it is a freelancer platform, we need a nice sidebar. So let's go inside the pages and I'll add sorry. Okay, let's add new file and call it home.js, and I will call rsf to quickly add a template. And let's get started by calling it home, add position relative. And if you are wondering where all these relative, and if you can see inside logo, flags, link, and all these classes are, it is actually from props.scss. This is all small classes we are going to use in all of our projects, because I hate using other CSS libraries like Tailwind and all that. I have created my own. If you are following my old lectures, you can smell that. Just close and go back to home. And here we need a sidebar. If I go inside pages, new file, and let's add a sidebar.js, and again rsf and class name equals sidebar, and I'll add sticky, and sticky is for position sticky, and I need to include the logo right here. Import the logo from UI logo, and just add logo right here and save. Now in our main app.js, we need to add pages, and let's add import sidebar from pages, sidebar. And now we need to add that sidebar right here, save, and we have our sidebar positioned here. And after that we need to add just remove the landing, and instead of calling the landing, let's import home. It is home from home, and instead of landing, just replace it with home and save. And we can see we have things back on track. Now just close these app.js, and we have this logo. And now we need to change the logo. Let's go inside global.scss and just quickly collapse all, and we have the logo should be right here, or maybe it is inside the splash logo, and we have fav, and where is the landing logo image? Let's remove it, and we need to go inside the dot sidebar. We have max width to 250 pixels for now. That should be fun, and height should be 100. Well, just go with 100 VH. For flow X hidden or flow Y should be auto, and save. Here we go. And if we quickly check for the logo, what is making it hide the fav icon? and let's add dot logo, and inside that we have fill, and let's quickly add a width of 40 pixels, right, 40 pixels, just to check. Here we go. And after that we need to add the radius should be 5 pixels from top, right, should be 5 pixel, bottom should be and 5 pixels. I guess we should choose 10 from top left, 10 for top right, and bottom 5, and bottom left should be here we go. And I guess we should change it to 30 pixels, yeah. And for margin, right, let's add 6 pixels to get started. Here we go. Perfect. Now let me add a background to background should be F9, F9, and for a sidebar I will add a background of white. And if I go inside app main and sidebar, it is background, and why it is not using, and if I quickly add a darker version, okay, my bad, I need to change the background to a little F6, save. Here we go. And for a logo to work, let's add a padding of 10 pixels, and now we can change the color. Logo, and for logo to work, quickly add more padding, 30, and yeah, and 25 is good. Perfect. Now quickly copy and paste inside the logo, and right after that I have accidentally copied multiple times, and save. Here we go. Well, at this point I am thinking if we can change the theme color to something like, let's go back to theme color and change it to a more indigo, or maybe well just go with black for now. Okay, so our sidebar is all set up. We need to add menu. Go inside this sidebar and let's add let name equals, and we need an object, and we have link, and the link will be home, and we have label, and label is home as well, and we have icon, and the icon should be empty for now, and we have to add a couple of icons and labels. Actually another one is boards, because the taskboard will have boards as a project. I mean, if you are referring to a board, you are actually referring to a complete project, and we will use boards, and we have tasks, and the task will be small task, and enough for now. Just add a div, class name equals name, and we have flex and we have call. If you go inside props.scss, and we can check for flex, and flex with call has flex direction column. Perfect. And we will simply map through nav.map and item, and we are actually returning a link, and the link will be imported from React router DOM. We will add a class name. Class name will be flex and AIC for line items center, and the two will have item.link. And again we need an icon, the class name icon ICO, and it will have icon. And because I am using font awesome 6, if you go and search for font awesome 6, it has a nice duotone theme. Get me theme here it is. It has duotone, and I already own it, so I will simply get from ICO. I have already imported it, and quickly copy search for home, and this is nice home. Let's use this home for now, and we need a menu, and the menu will be, or maybe let's call it block, not block, should be dashboard or simply board. Search for board, and we have this nice checkerboard. I guess we should use it for now, and we will change it later if later we came to know that that is bad. Let's check for this board, and these are tasks for now. Great. And now go and generate font, and this font need copy, and then we need to go inside VS Code public index.html and just replace this with this link. And now we need to add icon home blank and game board is home blank game board simple and game board. Here we go. And the duotone work with path1 span, and we need to duplicate it, or maybe just keep it this way. And we have h2 class name is label. Let's call it LBL for label, and font size should be S16 with a font, because with font we are actually using the font that is included in Fonts Roboto. And we have item.label and save. If we go and check, it says icon is not defined, and it is actually item.icon, not icon. Here we go. We have this nice icon. One more class I need to add is no UL, that is no underline for this anchor. Here we go. Now let's go inside app.scss. We have .nav, and for nav we need to add a margin top 15 pixels from BOGO, and inside we have anchor link, and let's add a padding of let's start with 5 pixels and 15 pixels with a margin of 3 pixels and 0 pixels. Here we go. We have a nice icon with a margin right of 4 pixels. Save and check. Here we go. We have this nice menu, but for icon we need to increase size to something like 20 or maybe 24. Here we go. And for a 12, I guess 20 is good. And for the label, let's increase to, or maybe keep 16. But for the padding, we need to change the padding to, let's add background to check what is going on, and add reduce the margin and increase the padding. Padding should be 30. And what else? Increase the padding, yeah, or maybe keep 6 or 7. Just remove the background to check. Here we go, and quickly copy and paste in app. And after that we need to add a margin to 6. Here we go. But I can see we have wrong alignment, and for that I need to add a margin to something like 0 pixels, 0 pixels, 0 pixels, 0 pixels. Now let's change. Top is nothing, right has 8, and bottom should have 1 pixel. Perfect. Now change back in file, save. Here we go. And now we need to check for an active tab, but we need a couple of more things. The first thing we need is current user. Now we need to add just copy from our map and paste here, and we need a DP because we are going to add the user, and DP should be rel, and we need one more div, class name, let's call it meta, and inside meta we need a flex with columns, and we have let's add Cameron Danny. That will be username, and email Cameron Danny, and this space, and call it em for email and nm for name, and we will use b, that is for bold, and we have this link, and let's call it u, and if we check for save, it says you don't have any. I know. Let's add slash for now. Let's save, and here we go. And for this link we will use flex call save, and for nav let's add flex one. This way we will keep a nav expand to keep this space, and we have .u, and we have dp, and we have image inside dp, which will be added later. Let's add 100 pixels and 100%. The width will be 40 pixels, height will be 40 pixels, and background will be our theme color, and border radius will be 50%, margin right will be 6 pixels, and for the meta we have .em, margin top 4 pixels, and save and check. Here we go. And we have min width to 40 pixels and min height to 40 pixels. Save. Here we go. Let's add padding. Padding should be, let's add 30 pixels. Perfect. And for the size, we need to change it to 300 pixels for sidebar. Here we go. Let's reduce font size of EM to 15 for user. Here we go. And I guess we should just remove to or change it to 1 pixels. Good. Perfect. This way we will be able to use this link to go inside our profile. This is a nice place to keep this link. Okay, let's play with a nice color for our theme, and I don't know, but let's go with black for now, and we will change it later. So this is it for this video, and in next video we will continue with our project.